Hello, every pony, and welcome back to Fandom Fridays, where we proceed to check out all the fanfics that are not pony related. Why? Because I just saw the effort it's going to take to put back most of my vids for Starfleet's Magic, and I need a little break. So, what is on the block today? Well, my little brother is also getting back into Naruto, just like I am, and it's easy mode of comedy. Yes, Rick Hammer Steel does road comedy of Naruto. Well, let it never be said that I don't know how to go into where Angel's Fear is read. Anonzi, as we proceed to present to you Team 7, the movie, by Rick Harristeel. Team 7, the movie, by a doofus. Did you really just write that in my script? Yes, I did. Hit it. Kakashi stepped to the landing in front of the studio, eyes scanning the 11 ninjas in front of the wall. You know, strangely, that looks kind of cool to see 11 just standing there, chilling. He frowned under his mask. Hokage cloaked fully behind him as he studied the scene before him. The original Team 7 were huddled together. Naruto looked annoyed, Sasuke looked pathetic, and Sakura looked disappointed. Next to them, teammates were silently looking away from each other. Hinata having a look of shame, Kiba looked angry, while laying on Akamaru, and Shino had, well, it was kind of hard to gauge his expression. As the other team guys sat, Rock Lee was doing wall push-ups while he waited, while Ten had her head in her hand, looking very serious. Finally, there was Team 10 plus Sai. Ino had her arms wrapped around the artist's arm with a pout on her face, while Sai had a serene smile on his face. Chelsea, meanwhile, was casually munching on a bag of chips, while Shikamaru lay on his side, looking terribly annoyed. Kakashi coughed, getting their attention. He looked at them all. Alright. Care to explain why I ended up having to come down to a random movie studio for... He pulled out a piece of paper. A bunch of stupid ninjas disturbing the producers. They all began to shout different explanations out, before being stopped by Kakashi's hand. One at a time, please. Naruto sprayed his hands outward. They got us all wrong! They're making a movie about Team 7. It didn't let any of us have a say in what it should be. Sasuke frowned. Sakura crossed her arms. And they think we can't make the movie ourselves. They said our ideas were terrible. So they're making a Team 7 movie, and they won't let you have a say in it? Kakashi turned to the others. Why does this concern the rest of you? Hinata frowned. I love Naruto, so I felt I should provide my own input. She sighed. But they shut me down, and then my friends shut my defense. Yeah, those producers are just a bunch of big jerks. No one liked my ideas, Shino whispered. Rock Lee continued his exercises. I joined in soon after. He spun around to look at the six, but they said my story sucked, which is okay, because I know where I can improve. He gave it a thumbs up, then sighed, indicating Rock Lee with a thumb. He dragged me in with him. Ino caressed Sai's arm. Sakura's my best friend, so of course I helped make the film better. She smiled up aside. Sai Bear here just went along because he loves me. Sai nodded. This is true. Chelsea shrugged. I just went in because Ino's my teammate. Sigmar growled. They dragged me in. Kakashi shook his head. Okay, before I yell at you, I've got to know. He looked at Naruto. What were your ideas for the script? Naruto grinned as he puffed out his chest. I'm glad you asked. Naruto and Sasuke stood in the crater, their rippling muscles showing through their clothes. Standing before them, clad in nothing but a thong, but ripped beyond belief, was Madara Uchiha. Madara placed his chin on his mighty fist. I'm sure you know by now, Naruto. Sasuke, you have no chance. He splayed his arms wide, pics rippling, 'cause I am a god. Sasuke stood on one leg beside him, arms crossed in front of him. Come on, Naruto. Don't fall far behind. The chakras flared up in mighty blue and red auras. Madara's chakra flared up in a massive purple energy. How foolish of you! He ran at him, fist flying at Rock's feet. Naruto and Sasuke's fists went into hyperspeed. They said simultaneously, shifting in to strike each other, causing the ground to crack under the pressure. I didn't think you could think something more stereotypically shonen than this manga. Kakashi muttered, Fist of the North Star and Black Clover. Boo! I know I upset all of the one Black Clover fan that watches the show. Sasuke shook his head. I could tell you right now, Naruto's movie wouldn't work. He looked up at Kakashi. Now my movie, on the other hand. Sasuke growled, his one eye glaring at the demon in front of him. He hefted his mighty sword in front of him. Well, it wasn't a sword at all, more like a giant slab of iron. His blackened armor covered his muscular body, and his chin was pronounced. A scar ran across his left eye, leaving only his anchored right. Beside him, a scrawny Naruto whimpered, Sasuke! Save us! He said. Sakura wore only a cloth bra and a thong. She placed a hand on his shoulder. Sasuke, be careful. She leaned into his shoulder. I don't know if I could be your sheath any longer. She sniffled. Sasuke turned to his beloved, the one that he protected for so long. Don't worry. I won't lose myself this time. I have you. He turned back to the beast. Red forward, mighty sword ready to taste blood. Hey, why am I a whip? Naruto glared at his best buddy. Sasuke, we're going to have a long talk about the treatment of women in your script. Sakura glared at him. Sasuke gulped, his mist-colored eyes staring at the ground. Yes, mistress. He smirked slightly at that. And I thought you were the serious one. Hey, Berserk is a very serious manga. Kakashi took his head and turned to Sakura. You're more level-headed than the others. Certainly yours is more accurate. Sakura smiled. Of course. Sparkles sighed around Sasuke's beautiful face as he intertwined his thin fingers around Naruto's. Naruto, you're my best friend. Naruto's beautiful blue eyes glistened. Sasuke! His own thin fingers trembled his friend's touch. Why are you saying this now? Because, Sasuke leaned into Naruto's face, I want to let you know how much I care about you before I help my beloved blossom. Naruto held his hand towards Sasuke. But you could die. Sasuke turned away and kept floating beside him. I would die. For her. You know, the problem with this is that this sounds an awful lot like that previous part sounds an awful lot like my writing. I'm going to have to kill my little brother. Are we getting that? Naruto asked, then held up his hands defensively. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Sakura crossed her arms. No, just really close friends. Just like you normally are. I repeat, this sounds an awful lot like some of my friendly, over touchy-feely and muscle scenes that I have my characters get into. And this worries me. Well, considering how many people thought that Dementia and Starla were going to end up being lovers. Trixie? Yes? Do you want your bourbon collection to be burnt? Do you want to wake up one morning to find your Shadowja collection disappeared? Yes, boss. Not that close, Sasuke muttered. Hinata leaned over Sakura's shoulder. We did both kiss. One time! They both shouted. Kakashi coughed, getting their attention. Interesting. He looked at Hinata. What's your story, then? Hinata smiled, tapping her fingers together. Well, it's kinda odd. Kakashi, famed editor for the Daily Scroll, chalked up a cigar through his mask. Uzumaki! Naruto Uzumaki, mild-mannered reporter, pushed up his glasses nervously. Yes, sir. Kakashi tapped his fingers along his desk. I need you to get me an interview with the new Hokage. I want facts, figures, and even what she has for breakfast this morning. Yes, Mr. Hatake, sir. Naruto nodded, turned, and sidestepped past Hinata, who was quietly working on another article. When Naruto walked into the hall, however, an explosion rang out. His trained ears perked up. Sounds like trouble! This looks like a job for... He ran to a boom closet. Naruto removed his suit and tie to reveal an orange spandex suit with a letter K on his chest. He wore a pair of red trunks on the outside, and on his back, a bright yellow cape. Kurama, champion of justice! He looked out the broom closet and out the window. Elsewhere, Sasuke Uchiha, billionaire playboy philanthropist, was laughing along with several guests at a charity auction. Suddenly, his ears perked up. My Sharingan sense is tingling. He saw his guest. I'm sorry, but I have an appointment elsewhere. The guest waved him off as he ran into the bathroom. He removed his fancy suit to reveal a purple suit of armor. He grabbed behind him to pull out a cow with demon horns. He became Susanoo, Dark Avenger. He stepped out into the busy streets. He pulled out his grapple gun, fired to swing away from the danger. Elsewhere still, secretary for the Hokage, Sakura Haruno, was at a book signing when her ears perked up at the sound of a sudden explosion. She looked behind her at her best friend and loyal colleague. Ino, could you just get her to sign my book for me? I had to go elsewhere. Ino shrugged. Sure, but where? Hey! Before she could say more, Sakura ran off to the secluded area. I just realized this technically means Ino is Etta Candy. And if you think about it, who Etta Candy is, ding! That's hilarious! Sakura looked around, noticing no one around her. Caught her elbows and spun around before stopping. She donned a pink breastplate, cherry blossom, and studded leotard underneath. By her side was a pink lasso. She had a pink tiara with an emerald oval in front. She became Lady Kasuya, protector of freedom. She bent down and took off towards the air. Together, they were Team 7, warriors of truth, justice, and the ninja way. How come I can't fly? Asked Sasuke with a frown. Kakashi blinked. I didn't know you liked superheroes. Hinata smiled. Well, I do have other interests, but outside Naruto. Kakashi nodded before looking at Kiba. Kiba grinned. Mine's awesome! Once upon a time, there was a baby fox named Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto loved to play in this forest and loved to explore. One day, his explorations happened to cause upon them a lone wolf cow sitting on a rock. Seemed sad about something. Hello, Naruto yelled. Why are you so sad? The wolf cub snarled. I'm always sad. Leave me alone. Naruto sat next to him. Well, I can make you happy. He nuzzled the wolf's neck. I can make you happy. The wolf scooted away. Ugh, go away, little fox. He tried up and walked away. Naruto knuckling at tried out. Gah! You're as annoying as Sakura! At that, a big cat appeared in the trees. Did I hear my name called? I want to see that movie, only because I am a huge fan of Disney. Kiba looked around, noticing the looks he was getting. What? Akamaru barked behind him. Arf, arf! Akamaru liked it, Kiba muttered with his arms crossed. Shino looked up at Hokage. I don't think you want to know my story. Kakashi smiled under his mask. Actually, I'm just curious as how far this rabbit hole goes. Okay. Naruto, dressed in a t-shirt and jeans, held on to Sakura, dressed in a similar attire. Sakura, I don't think we're alone. He waved his flashlight around the trees. Sakura shuddered, clinging close to Naruto. Naruto, I think we lost Sasuke. Naruto looked around. Sasuke? He waved his flashlight around before starting at a dark figure in a blue shirt. There you are! Sasuke groaned before slowly turning around, revealing an eye full of bees, his arms full of blisters and boils, shirt torn and bloody. He leaned toward them, groaning. This constituted a screaming terror as he made them his victims. This resulted in Team 7 scooting away a few feet. Kakashi coughed into his fist. Kurenai wasn't kidding when she said you three had active imaginations. He went to Rock Lee and thrust his fist forward. I will tell you my story to the best of my ability! Kakashi smiled at that. I'm quite interested in this one. Watch out! Naruto broke down the door with a mighty kick and glared at the occupant within the room. Pain, the man who terrorized his village, Hinata, and killed Sasuke. Naruto's shirtless torso rippled with lean but very prominent muscles. He let out a breath as he held his right fist forward and his left foot back. Pain stood up, removing his jacket to reveal a rippling body. No words, Naruto. You've come to face me for all the things I have done. You have offended my family, and you have offended our ninja temple. Now you will die, Naruto said. Pain held his hands to his side. Then come face me, Naruto. Naruto leaped out with a mighty kick. Attack! Well, I'm awesome at that! Naruto grinned. I like that one because of shirtless Naruto. Hinata whispered. Why am I dead? Sasuke asked. Kakashi looked at Tenten. You just said you were dragged in? Tenten leaned back. Yeah, but I still made a suggestion. Sasuke's rippling muscles showed through his tank top as he stabbed through an enemy soldier in the side of a barn. Stick around, he said, his short bust cut hair tightening in the sun, accent heavy and thick. Naruto walked out of the water, his yellow mud wet with sweat and swamp water. He pulled out several kunai, his muscles rippling through his shirtless body. He had to throw them at every enemy he saw, roaring and yelling all the way. He ran to Sasuke, stood back to him. Yeah, we have to be careful. We know what these guys are hiding. His mouth was strangely distorted as he spoke. Bandana draped over his shoulders. They heard a roaring sound. They turned to see Kaguya stalk through the forest, her open mouth, a second pair of teeth jutting out and clacking. He got into stances, kunai at the ready. That was the sound of stomping could be heard. A giant robot stomped through the forest. Visible in the cockpit was Sakura, hair perked up, tank top hot and sweaty. Get away from them, you bitch! She pushed the robot towards Kaguya. You know, folks, I have a feeling that my little brother only did this just to see the wide ranges of voices and reading styles I could pull off on this. To which I thank him for it. Sakura, in a tank top? Sasuke gulped. Ripped? Sasuke with an accent? Sakura gasped. More struggles, Naruto? Hinata said. They all grinned as he looked at Tenten. Tell us more! Back on track, Kakashi said, looking at the blonde. Ino put her hand to her chest. Mine has class. Sasuke moaned as he woke up. He looked around, noticing he was strapped to a table. Strapped wrinkling his nice tuxedo. He looked up to see a laser pointing right above him. It looks like you're awake, Agent 00723, a familiar voice said. Sasuke looked to his right, seeing a pale man in a light suit, holding a snake around his shoulders. Orochimaru, I should have known, he said with a glare. What did you do with Sherry Honeypot? He asked, remembering the lovely pink-haired lady he met in the hotel room. Orochimaru chuckled. Don't worry, Mr. Uchiha. She's fine, for now anyway. He walked over to advice. You should be more concerned with yourself, shouldn't you? Sasuke snarled. You're only doing this because I know your plan. Orochimaru stopped. You do? You know I'm going to fire a missile at the 5 Kages, thus causing the nations to spiral into chaos and anarchy. Sasuke smiled. I do now. Orochimaru frowned at this. Oh, you think you're clever, Mr. Uchiha. But let's see how clever you can be when you're dead. He pulled the lever, summing up a laser that fired the space between Sasuke's legs as it began to rise. Sasuke snarled, using one of his hands to grab one of his gadgets, looking at his wrist to deflect the laser. Sasuke, you would look dapper in a tux, Sakura mused. Sai smiled as he looked at the Hokage. I don't think you'll like mine. Kakashi looked down now. No, I'm actually curious. What's your story? High art. The blossoms bloom in a field of stars. Before bursting into the many petals, the petals turn into a fox that land through the stars before getting hit with a Uchiwa fan. Then the sound of a chorus of wails are sung as the stars molted to a boy that held his hands to the sky, screaming out in agony. Okay, stopping you right now, because I have no idea what's going on. Kakashi held up his hand. Thank God. Sai's story lasted 264 hours. Shikamaru said, leaning on his table. Ino pouted as he held Sai. It's okay, Sai Bear. I love your art. Thank you, Miss Beautiful. Sai took her hand in his. Chelsea leaned back. Mine's kind of simple. Naruto huddled together with his team, adjusting his baseball cap. Alright, guys, this is our last game. Remember, the Cloud Thunderbolts are fierce, but the Konoha Underdogs are fiercer. But, Chelsea looked up at him. We're missing a member. We can't beat him with only 10 players. No, he's here, Sakura shouted, pointing to the entrance of the stadium, where their star player, Sasuke, was right towards them. He stopped in front of him. Am I late? Has the game started? Sasuke adjusted his cap. Naruto grinned. You're just in time, old buddy. They had a pair of huddle. Alright, remember guys, we're doing this for the Leaf, for our families, and for Coach Kakashi. They put their hands on together and shouted, Go Underdogs! They all leaned up and cheered. Sports? Kakashi asked. What? I have other interests outside of eating, you know. Senshi frowned. Kakashi nodded before turning to Shikamaru. And this just leaves you. Shikamaru sighed. Alright, I'll tell you what I put down. My name is Sakura Haruno. I'm a private detective for the rundown town of Konoha. Konoha, a place full of dark secrets and dirty dealings. A town of trouble with a capital T. I stand at my desk, smoking my long, hard cigar as I think about the events of last week, when I solved the case of the burnt flowers for Ino. That was when Trouble came in through the door. Trouble wearing an orange jacket. Haruno? The man asked. Broad hair spiked unreasonably high. Name's on the door, idiot. Yes, that's me. I sighed in frustration. The man gulped. I was wondering if you could help me. He turned away. See, my boyfriend Sasuke, he's been murdered. Boyfriend! Naruto shouted. I'm dead again? Sasuke's head drooped. Shikamaru smirked. Well, you did taste after Sasuke for a reasonably healthy amount of time. So did Sakura! Naruto sighed. Shikamaru stretched his arms. And yet, you were more homoerotic about it. Kakashi coughed, getting their attention. Well, I've heard all your stories now. I think it's time you learned a lesson. His eyes narrowed. You really should let professionals handle it. Don't overcomplicate things with your own ideas. Too many cooks spoil the pot, and too many writers ruin a good story. As he said this, a man came out. Oi! Is that asshole who's trying to rewrite my movie outtake to let me see some paradise? The younger group of ninja slowly turned to glare at Kakashi. Kakashi's eyes widened. Well, when you look at that, time for Hokage work, right? He ran off into the distance. Why do I imagine Kakashi is the type of guy who looks at the pile of paperwork for Hokage and burns it to the ground with a fire-style jutsu? Thank you. You know the rules. Family fic, no review. But I will say this. Somebody posted on the reviews here that this is, in fact, a parody of a lot of Naruto styles, so different fanfic styles for Naruto. Now, I just got back into the Naruto fandom and just gotten back into the list of what Naruto fanfics can be and what are some of the bad ones, and what are some typical Naruto fanfic cliches. And right now, some of these are the ones that I could expect. I look forward to reading them. But yeah, I can see the different styles, superhero styles, fanfic styles. But the thing is, a lot of these styles are also the same ones that pop up in Pony. Yeah, imagine that. But again, fanfics are similar all over the area, aren't they? You always have your superhero styles, your overly infatuous loved ones, all sorts of different styles. This is why I love fanfics, and this is why I love searching for them. Both the good and the bad. That was one down, thousands more to go. I'll see you all next time.